Tonight.
Getting your Christmas underway here on ITV1.
Tonight, the animal rights campaigners who filmed conditions at Bernard Matthews turkey farms are accusing the company of using a tracking device to follow one of their cars.
Bernard Matthews is being taken to court but denies claims of harassment and intimidation.
Also tonight, an animal charity in Norwich claims Bernard Matthews used private detectives to spy on her by putting a tracking device on her car.
Miss Wendy Valentine, who runs the Hillside Animal Sanctuary, says she caught investigators adjusting the tracker when it was parked outside her house one night. Some of Ellie Price's report contains distressing images.
It was these shocking images that put Bernard Matthews in the headlines for the wrong reasons back in 2006. The secret video was taken at a farm in Felthorpe near Norwich by Hillside Animal Sanctuary.
There are so many bad practices in the farming industry, in the poultry industry, which is why we were there trying to film the evidence.
Now the charity is back in court, this time taking Bernard Matthews and a private investigator to the High Court for using covert surveillance techniques on them. The charity claim a GPS tracking device was found underneath Miss Valentine's car when it was parked outside her home last August. Someone from Hillside disabled it, and it's alleged two people arrived at her home in Hainford at around midnight and crouched down where the tracking device was attached. When they were confronted, they drove off, but Hillside later found the car on the driveway of the registered office of a private investigator in Essex, Richmond, Day and Wilson. Experts say tracking is a common tactic used by private investigators.
When you put a tracker on a vehicle, it's very similar to putting a covert camera in. And if you were actually trying to establish evidence to show where something is being committed against you, some misdemeanour, then it's often justified.
Richmond, Day and Wilson clearly state on their website the way they conduct surveillance and use their own method of remote electronic vehicle tracking. The system is covertly fitted within the required vehicle with the cooperation of the client.
Bernard Matthews told me it emphatically denied being involved in any campaign of intimidation and harassment. It works closely with the police and private investigators to deal with a significant number of break-ins, thefts and other disturbances that cause distress to the birds.
No date's been fixed for the hearing in the High Court, though the publicity it brings is unlikely to be welcomed by Bernard Matthews. Ellie Price, Anglia News.
Well, next this evening.